Hello everyone, welcome back to the Inside Chudleigh House School podcast. Today we have something very special for you. Joined by me here is one of our alumni and his name is Duncan Makani. So Duncan is a fourth year commercial law student at ZCHS University. Not only is he excelling academically, but he also wears many leadership hats, like the Vice President of ZCHS University Law Association, Financial Secretary of the African Law Students Association, and the co-founder and executive member of the ZCHS University Debate Society. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's dive into From Chudleigh House School to the Future with Duncan Makani.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Duncan, welcome back. And first things first, how does it feel walking back into Chudleigh House School after all these years?
I think it's very nostalgic. I think coming back after so long and seeing so much change in the school is just very, very inspiring to see how much all the school has developed and changed in such a short period, mind you, because I've only left for 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just very nice to see.
Okay. And then if you had to describe your Chudleigh House School days in 3 words, what would they be?
Exciting, transformative, eventful.
Okay. Okay. You're now a 4th year commercial law student at ZCHS. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue law?
I think when deciding to choose law, the first few things on my mind were, well, what's something that would require critical thinking? Like, what's something that would help me solve a problem? And what's something that would make me leave an impact on society? And so when deciding to choose law, I kept those things in mind. And so yeah, it just made me lean towards that specific decision, and so yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose law itself.
Okay. And you know, a lot of people, learners, think that law is just you wear a suit, you go in court, you argue, get paid, come out. Like you who's on the ground, tell us what that looks like on a daily basis. What is law really like?
Well, it's definitely not like, I don't know if you know the show Suits. Yeah, it's not just putting on a suit and going to court and talking. No, people. I don't know if people say this thing. If you argue a lot, you can make a good lawyer. No, it's not true entirely. I think law is a lot more than that. It's about being able to think critically. It's about being able to analyze fast. It's about reading cases, reading statutes, and just a lot of mental work, and so it requires a lot of discipline, and it's definitely not just going to court and talking. So yeah.
Okay. So out of all the leadership positions that you have, which one has changed you the most?
Definitely being vice president of the Law Association. When you're part of the executive of the Law Association, yeah, the bridge between the School of Law, like the students in the School of Law, and some of the law faculty, the lecturers, the HOD, the dean, and just being in that specific position has taught me so much about managing people and also managing myself. And so yeah, that's genuinely something that, of course, it does take up some of my academic time, but it's genuinely something I cherish because of how much I've learned being in that position and some of the connections I've made with other people along the way. So yeah, it's something I'm learning a lot and something I'm enjoying.
And what lesson have you learned from that?
Well, ideally, just the same things. It's taught me how to manage myself. It's taught me how to work with people. You know, teamwork is a very key aspect of it. It's taught me how to be of service Yeah, I think it's a very, very key aspect of leadership because a lot of people go into leadership positions with the intention to control, right? Which it is an aspect of leadership, but it's not the essence of it. I think leadership is about working with other people and trying as much as possible to see how you can all collaborate towards like meeting certain goals. Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what do you think makes a great leader?
Okay. I think what makes a great leader is someone who listens to the people he's working with. Someone who tries as much as possible to share a common goal, right? Yeah. When you're a leader, right, you're supposed to work with these people. You're supposed to share this goal, and you're supposed to inspire them, right? You're supposed to inspire them towards meeting this specific goal. And while doing that, if done properly, of course, these people will uplift you as well. They'll help you, and they'll help you achieve the specific goal you get. So it's just, yeah, it's a two-way thing. Leadership is a two-way thing. It's me to the people, and the people working with me because of that. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, do you think leadership is something that people are born with or something that they learn?
I think certain people have, well, like traits or characteristics that maybe they are born with and that make them slightly better than others at the start, right? But a true leader is born through experience or is made through experience, right? You have to actually do things. You actually have to make mistakes, you know what I mean? And you learn from the mistakes and you grow, right? And it's those things that actually bring out the very, very true leader in you, and not just, oh, I'm very good at talking to people, which is, you know, some people are better than others at that. Some people are slightly more confident. Some people are, yeah, just those few things may make you a bit better than others at the start. But the actual experience of leadership, that's something that you have to go through to grow from. Yeah.
Do you see yourself as a role model for the students here at Chudleigh House School?
In a way, I think I do. I think some of the things I've done in the time, from the time I've left Chudleigh, is definitely something to look at and to think, oh wow, this guy has done so much. But I definitely have a long way to go. But yeah, I do think some of the things I've done are definitely something to aspire to do in, of course, whenever you finish school, or even while you're in school, to be honest, because I don't think high school should be a limitation towards what it is that you want to achieve. I think if you actually set some goals, and if you work towards those goals, you're more than capable of achieving them. Yeah.
So throughout your journey, who has been your biggest inspiration and why have they been your biggest inspiration?
I think it's my parents. I think my parents have sacrificed a lot to get me to this specific position, or like to get me to where I am currently, right? And I think I've learned so much from them, just from watching them and from the few times I've actually interacted with them on certain aspects of life. And so because of that, just their resilience, their sacrifices, their discipline, I feel like I'm a reflection of those things, and I'm genuinely very, very grateful for that. Yeah.
Okay, so now away from all the serious business, let me ask you some fun questions.
Okay, cool.
So, coffee or tea?
Definitely coffee.
Why?
Because of how often I have to stay up and do schoolwork. So yeah, I definitely am a coffee man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Books or movies?
Movies. I think I read a lot of books already. So yeah, because of that, I do like to watch movies. I do like to watch movies that make me think though. Like I'm a very picky person with regards to some of the movies I like to watch. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your dream travel destination?
It definitely is Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, Europe. I think
Why?
I definitely think I'd like to go to certain parts of the world where I'm a very big football fan. I'm a big football fan, and I'd like to go to places where I could actually like watch live games and just experience some of the history, rich history of Europe as well. Places like Spain, France, Paris, even the UK as well. Yeah, just such places that just very interesting to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, what's a piece of advice you would give to someone at Chudleigh House School, or just anyone who would want to follow in your footsteps?
I think just be ready to work. I think you just need to stay consistent, set those goals, and with the work and with the actual passion towards the work as well, you're more than capable of doing anything, genuinely, like anything you genuinely wish you can do. I know people say it a lot, I can do anything I want, but like if you actually do put your mind to anything, you're unstoppable.
Okay. So thank you, Duncan, for coming through today.
Thank you very much.
And to the viewers, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.